Amansan Ntie. Amansan Ntie.
Blood donation, Chimojana, Yadia Cork, Confanoche Blood Bank, na Yadia Kwako Bua Jumedie, no, Egusua, Ekoso, Ewo, Aseda House, the popular Aseda House. Ya wote menkabia na wote tumrika abenho kodonate blood. Nianom enkwafise bronya ena ebe bronya ba na ka konhia nom ne ade nyame mpangu na nso so eden a ewose yetumi etu anamo na yeboa ma yenuanom omo ho akodi adwam no omo ho to omo sania word brew eboa yen na yebo na brew eboa na yebo nyume wogbe this morning at the studios of Kessben 92.9, 93.3 and at Kessben television. So and right now I was saying Ghana mrasabeda for omukoshia na ye budget a omubobo ho efina no bnadano omukojitum na nia ekosi yes emutie efia no pakosi awia signal na ye de man se edonkuma no na omayomadwen se ombebo budget no atoagu nenso so na ne nti omubo atoagu no enye se botugu na ye omde na mo se ne efre no e-levy ya ewom no aban no edi mfiri se ebe ma ho chebi abagana for of course omu bebre ene ye edi nkomo no omu kan se omu constituents omanfo omu di omu so se omu nkomra se badwam no abo omu amane ye se so omu nim no omu koje sa we etum na e-levy ni omu a ma omu ensa ma omu constituency ho omunka baby omu wono a enti ekokoye ensem bebre enana ewomutrim eno subsequently no omu to etrase ebo be do no mienu na ewosenko mutu ho anamo bat na edomkuma no ewo ho na domdodo no mba enti speaker Kessben man baben editudwa se domdodo ni ho de a osuspended sitting ebo be no numu kono nsia na domdodo no baaye eno ombetase ombetase na speaker finance minister Baho, honorable Kenoforiata Baho, and I would to Mrasa for him say, Obeso any leadership for parliament, Edin Komokakra, far budget, no, and some put no wedding kind enya opportunity no Makasa say, Australia moi. At my one she shapey Edema Ghana, Yakwaya say, a Melbourne Munyan, or per se, or one Casasho Munumasie, and your friend entrepreneurship development. Aban ewo eni suadi huno eni daso se ode beboa nti ode to mra se we da fo nanim se omunya nationalistic patriotic omunhwe se oman asem na wo emwa na yenye budget no entum na bibia anya kama eno achi ena oye se obese one leadership of parliament ehia kakra na oni onbo nkomo ena speaker of parliament abankins for man ababen se ono no ni to me so ode ne pebeka so ode leadership nkohia edi omuntu so aba omuntu ye na speaker se dodo no anu akobe nkrum se dodo no anu akobe nkrum se omo entumi ne nhia the omo ma opportunity ma omo ne finance minister nhia and honorable deputy majority leader sorry afenoma kese se oni speaker nya adwin fisa aba no speaker kan ye tisadia omuntu no by vote we no ye de omo de omo ne je so no nti omo fa abato ankasa hihye so na abato in the form of say kan ni pe ho no na ensusia no ko ba se ene na yema omu ya onye mpibia mfiri parliament chamber ho ana floor ho na bibia ntimi nkoso and the speaker ema omu hyase pampa omu en ko ba se finance minister ono de ne budget ya ba no awode aba no ote ho and yampam no ana me yampam na speaker se onsorenko na so anko ho kwan se oma marshal se parliament ho ebe pam no ko and you know quite actually no who say Johnson said drink at your general secretary de ma NDC amiko ete baby a friend public gallery mo akọ parliament dano and was so and a majority for no says a finance minister crowd in the budget by and ya permanent there and yet now general secretary of a party soon timint na I won't say parliament service board and the board you the and so on your member of parliament did no or no so sorry nko and a coffee into by speaker Ntenia omuka nti omuso say don't get yan kode a ene omuso mpre madwumade ni koso and majority for ni pie and speaker gina mra so and we invoke order 109 and or say enipa 138 It was order 109, not say any power 138. Now 1%, 1/3 of parliament. Now say Chamber say with the food and send him back or order 109 no makwan so bit me Eddie Juma. And in some no be mama kwa man so. Now many honorable member of parliament in the person of Honorable Ejapa Mesa Enkoji Nkomaka. Honorable, good morning.
Morning all.
Honorable Pachona Empomia dear.
At the party any other. And that's it. There's more Trump on your coupon.
Honorable say, Mammy found shots here, baby, Modia Kwakujina. If you say UTA speaker or say order 109, 1/3 of parliament, it me Mamu take key decision. But UTA Honorable Chairman Sabonso, our majority leader, on also say speaker equal to constitution, article 102, and our day Edi Mijuma say when yakorum, Jobet me at Waba, but no sense speaker has article 104 no so quorum no dia ho but decision taking wa floor no article 1041 and the hon so speaker any to me say oye ne oye no ntino budget no omonwe ya bogu ana ye monwe una wo mra se badwam ho
obeda na wa bogu
okay
opine msrawo odu baby da mana ehu nka me mepe minche wetefo na mama biachi na mama finance minister na economic management team vice president Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Odano na manda wana asfapa uzende Juma with this humble under the auspices of His Excellency the President of the Doye Magana na kanko utikano wonkodana wonye na America there's old baby dam na ehu na nka me pe ni de nka wo media for no and one nka so better lawyers are wo back constitution no no we educate Ghana for no wo jema majority leader ka na ma Mr. Speaker oraka so sande say ye ndam na why MPP NDC debate
okay
but from here adi open constitution no clear in fact, say article 102.
Okay.
Of the quorum for conducting parliamentary business. Or 1/3 of members of parliament present. See, last week was 2 weeks ago.
Honorable General Minko to exactly 102 of the 1992 Constitution was a quorum of Parliament apart from the person presiding shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, Honorable Ahmed will conduct parliamentary business and also already the issue of quorum. The Speaker had to attend sitting because no one will watch him on 1/3. Article 104. There's a proviso.
Okay.
There's an exception. The exception is necessary because in certain sections or articles of the Constitution, you will enhance majority, even unanimity in taking decisions. So, for example, to remove a minister of state, you need at least 75%. That's an enhanced majority. To remove the Speaker of Parliament, you need 2/3 of members of Parliament. And to take decisions, ordinary decisions of Parliament, you need more than half of members of Parliament present. What are we read Article 104 mine?
104, Article 104, subclause 1. I'll say, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution.
Yes. Except otherwise.
As provided in this Constitution.
As provided in this Constitution. Because certain constitutional provisions makes the voting of specific items different. Only to say, except otherwise provided in this Constitution.
Matters in Parliament shall be determined by the vote of the majority of members present and voting, with at least half of all the members of Parliament present.
With at least.
Yeah.
half of all the members of parliament present. But half of 1275 oil.
137.5.
137.5. What? Oh,
Any pouch more 138.
Thank you very much. I want to take a decision. The word 138. Oh, the bit was a man.
I don't know about your Ethiopia.
Me bit was some. Ya no naga na there's some American lawyer no kwara na no no. And one end they will take a decision. What 138?
Omoya 137.
Thank you very much. That's it. Be the constitutional test.
And your John Abu Mimi so asemo. Baby,
I respect you as a whole.
And I'm so many respect to Uka saying kind constitution. But Uka saying kind constitution in Mount Mekai. Okay, what am I mean to you?
Mr. Does it meet the constitutional test? Yes or no?
But your mental question as it.
Must say 137 no omit the half a constitution will provide for.
But oh yeah, me interview and now be some.
Oh no, maybe so.
But make a point because person be so as no, but
it's important.
No, but honorable make you point. Yes. Yeah.
On the question of the speaker being biased and I will say biased. This is a clear black and white question.
And I'm say you question now because me person me be a question.
It's the constitutional test. That's it.
But what was?
Okay, interview
and I may say, maybe some be so as some answer. I will be so question.
That's the 137 meter constitutional test.
But Article 137, no, the other one, I will say 138.
Thank you very much. Into meet constitutional test.
Okay.
Oh, maybe so. Omita. Oh, now why are you the simple question?
No, menya lawyer anti-constitutional interpretation there. Let's be fair to our listeners. So, and Jina Mashada Afro as a member of parliament. So, if you ask me a question there, let's my interview flow. Why?
Ask some question maybe some of you are.
And I'm say, yes, that for your opinion.
What's your madam boy and listeners? We are question baby.
But you mean to me 22 hours.
137 no into me, man. Okay, young correct.
Yeah, young to us.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe some questions, sir. Near more kind baby, minority no ejinano. So, what yes, speak and so angle now. On also the same constitution, so and our dear ma or ma take decision, sir. 102 no. And Jesus ya kwa constitutional battle. And another person maybe say say no. Who ban the deficit do the didn't say ya. Majority no minority no. Munina na mokabo because at the end of the day it's about development of Ghana.
That opinion in anum in this way. The dia makabe Ghana for the enakasa the yakanokwara. Nka wakache na yesra the bush of wakache na yesra fa the bush of but what you share headline? One man that Akuoko Kwarteng's budget rejected by Parliament. Now here in the coming days, you will see what will happen. They know the truth. Ghana aban oye na ya na abano. Onye MPP aban no ye NDC another oye NDC aban. Yes, we say it to describe the managers at every point in time. But it's the government of Ghana. Any to abamando on yen sikasam na nu kakamui na yam putujuma na mo asam nonka. And then they say debate. Majority leader will conclude okay. Between 2014 and 2016, President Mahama Bande introduced 26 new taxes. Nana Akuoko Kwarteng or abolish and remove 15 of those taxes. 15. Economy was on the path of growth. We had IMF program successful. We were growing at an average of 7% per annum. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, the COVID, or hit the world. In fact, 2 days ago, more contribute to the budget debate. I referenced a Bloomberg Business Week article. I indicate there the impact of COVID was that at least 5 million people, which is almost 20%, the entire country and population, have died. Well, 100 million people have been moved into extreme poverty. Nations across the world were spent in excess of 2.17 trillion United States dollars. That's the reality. The government of Ghana provided significant relief to protect the lives of the people of Ghana. In large measure, Oye Stabilization Fund be not yet. A Bank of Ghana can give bonds to enable us to protect the people of Ghana. Yamin Chade, Dodona Yanukwa has been preserved. Yes, unfortunately, a few people have died, rather sadly. Now, you do 2021. Yes, you can some people who do know. Oh, yeah, I'm not for. The Bialun to fund Dodge, Finance Minister of Parliament, he was categorical that look, where we are going, we can't continue to borrow. So, what do? Ghana for what we are tax out of the 30 million Ghanaians, only about 2-3 million. Now, formally, what's your director?
Honorable Ntie, baby, I have a just say no. Build the sea baby na membi so asem kakra. Why?
Yo, Martin. If you be here there, you able to me abroad in tax net to me share corner, you able to me other people are ordinarily when you do when this car won't contribute to the development of Ghana. Then tax will directly kaka. And so introduce this levy. 1.75. Now, opinion Mr. O. 2015, Mr. Mahama introduced VAT on financial services. 17.5%. Okay. Green, but okay.
Mbajo minkai ntimbajo entwaso.
Oh, my do we know why I don't know.
No, me besa me biso asem kakra honorable. Honorable say baby Ghana abegina no. We need a budget for 2022. And there
will be a budget.
And speaker after say basa mufi ho omo eka minority force wabogo ene ho nsensem a constitution no so modia abechechiri mo no kata da menema no pay ni say speaker etu kwan okọ Dubai ene na obedi be na otweminu ansa na waba oman mu na only one in absence if say two deputy speakers, first deputy speaker and a second deputy speaker. But looking at the number of parliament say assuming say the independent member of parliament for me na Akuoko Kwarteng na say mushia about 137 and no so tie majority leader or say 137 no 136 no mu take decision and also not valid say by na then say am try my speaker about
there will be a budget for 2022.
Okay.
The minority, they are beneficiaries of the budget. Apart from one personal emolument, budget no or no, there are development projects that impact every Ghanaian citizen. There will be a budget. There won't be a budget then.
Okay.
The political gymnastics
minority no per budget no but almost concern na the e-levy. Almost say aban no any flow.
They don't want the budget. They wanted only the headlines. Or send there say one paradigm, but they wanted finance minister of parliament no. The prayer was simple that look, make a comment Nina. Can you give me an opportunity to engage with the leadership of both sides to see how we can accommodate some of the concerns that have been raised in the budget? And that he did not vote against it. Who concerns the reason Obia Owotum under the authority of the president to deal with those issues has come. Also, look, maybe, but Mimpede Yaboko into 2022 because of the situation that we find ourselves as a country with a divided front. Into Mr. Speaker, hold on. Let me engage with the leadership of both parties to see how those concerns that have been raised can be addressed. Compassion, humility, thought for the people of Ghana. Nibzima, what was it? Now, opinion, chair, another. They are saying that we ran away from our budget. How can we run away from our budget? We are more than them. We can vote on the budget and succeed.
Honorable Nyano Kranso say majority members of parliament at a point na mumpese mubeko because yehwe mu no na mo member of parliament or dome honorable adwasafo na oni ho enti Canada Japan de mbasomba Canada Japan de obedui honorable ya tie me kakra nsa na we no Canada Japan de obedui but na honorable Sarah adwasafo ani ho so people were saying it's okay say oni wona mokokoto bia na mo ntumi enya majority no ntina na mo twetwe mo na ase
na division tata on your city ballot really have a ballot or a division which also affords individuals an opportunity to vote with their conscience. It doesn't matter whether Adwasapo was present or not. Now, the fact that she was not in the chamber though, doesn't mean that when the vote was being cast, she would not be there. It doesn't mean so. But Adwasapo in the boa.
Yes, it ne home fano.
You want to not see. But Ghana assuming without admitting because I'm a minimum that don't assuming then no fana yes krata
ba say home fano no efri aban ho nti omo ka say
Usi
unnim say home fano na me tell say there was a letter from ministry I buy say home fano nti honorable sisi abnada pa should take over nti ba audio be Saudi
the letter from the presidency did not say she was sick.
Almost Oko leave, yeah.
And leave has been extended. So why do you attribute sickness to the leave?
Yeah, investigation of parliament to honor make a I was in the parliament house yesterday in Tinkoma Midi and I make a cherry.
And the it's a moment for a catcher in the Tifu.
Okay, and Honorable Mayor was in a Yamfonsia. You better heard my notice side and so now any of my bonkom, but I know a text of parliament as a Honorable Home Fanuntia was in a speedy recovery. Na Omrame Juma, Honorable Sarah Joasafua. I bought no top Usima Edria Sanai. This is Amansan Ntie, Amansan Ntie Kessben. Television Kessben FM and Ghana Bebia Muti and Kabiano. Over to me on Facebook, Kessben TV. And now Kessben FM on Facebook. Now wako share. Now watch you media and so our home. One woman on the other payment. Good morning, Ghana and some and Amansan Transia Omuti and Opay and yade Bremen Ebeko discussion segments and also now yanim the form penny for more about Transia no now ya bobo so kakra. And on social media something funny will be say and Tonton Bako Etimia Pam was no 137. I'm of course. General Mosquito Johnson Ketia, the General Secretary of NDC, and a Koba say Otiho, Oti Gallery, Hona, almost on call, and Dom Dodo says one Kodia, and you almost on and transit Medino, and Coso, T almost so APA, Omopia, no Munian, Don Kumane or Mochino, and she has a Mokodia, a bit take a decision, and almost so a castle mobile budget too. and a constitution no and an penny honorable in Japamesa, second member of parliament, Boboso, and the Honsam Kakrano. Now, near Cocosunano, only say, E levy, and a domcumen say, a binding in frame. Fis a bema Ghana for Uhiaba Toyaso, a Hochaba, and this no womudia, Kianeke, Omuntiasie. A ban also fis a baby or mine generous say, Meburin Numania, yes, a national security issue. Acquire says say, I know so Ghana for your friend Kessben to her. Debia Moka Wasam. Any Sabi youth entrepreneurship, say one person one start to Munuma, any Unsuzazono. I did bet me a boy, maybe be dinner, and say, I buy editor a beba. Na yet you. So the you live, you know, Nankrabata Yamiansa, and 99 Yamiansa. Bakuya Momo transfer, Sabi a cook comments and this car bro, ya, of course, bro, Yaminanya idea. Mr. This car brewer. Mina me send no and as 1.75 no a better frame sikem and it will be a friend bank transfers a cost of bank no and 1.75 and a remittance say bia this year be am no na or broke kakra and no man no it ni gina so say obi wa contrium na also this kakra bre ne ma me wa ha na and no so the tax 1.75 koto so asika no de ye de adwuma atede nti en tax Afe so bi kocho bi sika kakra so wadi nidi na no so koye de adwuma eno so ye ntaxe enti ano de omunyim frem enso aban fi say wiase baby esu ana no omuko bondi amfa papa kakra kra se da mba eno kra ekwa nsem bi kra de ko se honorable Sam George ni ade kire ne ba se eno no nti ade ne bondo na issue na anya ye ena ya ba begina enye na aban be neska ya kwan hospitals ne yensuo ne mabunu numa ye pamo ma ye ne ade to endi ba bia dom kuma ni ja ene ba bia dom dodo ni tina no ma me hwe opinion obekọ Facebook Kessben television na onso akye wadwen ewo ho ye nyi budget ni ntum ni ntwa 11 nim aban so twam so anye ye ne susu aso ene san obetimi e de message so aba 0550 596 929. Your messages are welcome. 0550-596-929. TV so obeshe screen so na audio message number na ye kwaso ka mo se nyame ya adomo a ye ko mampo bisom na sane afibia ye ne moye na moye ma no efe no afi so ye san to nsa frɛ mu bio se ba bia mo bia mo te enka bia no niamba nyame e de ato akoma so sa afi fa ko chenyanka ewisia de obedie oya sa nya hyirawo edi senkran ha na wo a obeba enkran eye asida twin towers ye o circle na odi aba na se wo kumase nso a obekọ asida house na odi akwakọ momo na bibia aye fine na ye de akwakọ manyanka ntoda bia na wadwen se obia ekoyie ma no na nso so menim se mo de ya hwefo ne yetiefo de mo taaye e ma no ye fe enti we de adesrede ejina nyika ne nyina nem Kessben media yani ahwefo ne yetiefo nyina ma bia mo bia momra na ye bibia na enye kama na nkwada no so de kakra se de kakra mra omodim ebise bibia omo aduro no omdan mo na da bia mo boa ema ombibia nso kama yamra studio na yan share your discussion na sia no pay in the studios Mr. Benatha wa security and labor expert yetade no ebo enkomopa na Dr. Mensa Mauto always present, very humble na obo adwuma se edu so de wo de bewo edu so kabi ma nso a obekabi ama o ye dean school of graduate studies dean ewo university of professional studies and no pay ene wo musinkonya Dr. Mauto, good morning.
Good morning, Chairman.
But I'll be microphone no kakra me.
Good morning, Chairman.
Na o to say if you boko there
very good.
na me ma onimnya for better so akwa me za ta akwa ba empomi be microphone kakra me empomi there. Okay mami shase wo Dr. Mauto enro am na say be budget minorities and the signal say baby omu ginani afei ekodu ye no na yasie nyina wati nti say edomdodo kuma ne de omso ma boagu ba domdodo no so say constitution no a ma speaker kwan say ode edis adwuma no okọ article 104 honso a kire say decision taking the speaker ye no ye members a obetimi aform quorum nti speaker bia omo fi say according to no team members speaker fi say otimi nya quorum obetimi dey take decision but do call 1041 ho o see decision taking so e o say eye ya chemu half of it nti we half of it na almost say 138 nti say azumi mpo say 137 no and omu nyina wo ho no mo tuti aya of course ono obu chairman sabu say no 130 kura na me ni no nti omu ka 135 but azumi kura 138 na no omu nyina wo ho a 137 no omu nyina wo ho a omu ni number no a ometimi aka so ma budget na go so budget no da so ho speaker tu kwa na otwumi no obeba ma mentio ako Dubai
I mean, I would met you be a Michia, Minabema, Mr. Nancy Oba Hatche, Minabema, Ejata, Ishiache, and the Kessben Shafunina, and my Busia.
Come here, Medata. Edata, Brum no Musa and Baba.
Pacho, no, how almost baby, when we at Mabeland.
Yes, Edata, President. Yes, no, Pacho, yeah, and Twasso.
Now, as some of your Canadian media, we was as Edna Kofa and then a Kofas as a Bunina by.
A bepe minority side, and so now you had the reaction and Pacho and Twasso. And
so, Bena, the first one, and so, Bena, if anything, in the history of Ghana politics, none of pay come and say. So for the first time, that majority are working out of parliament to discuss a very serious issue, not anything less than a budget. A dime pan and ma one working out.
And the grandma work out and say, now finance minister say, a person only leadership for parliament in Russia. And the speaker say, baby Otieno, only to me say. Obeka say no woman kosia prekope. And the woman opportunity to vote. That is woman to swaba. Now speaker more to swaba. No, some somebody about tono. Omo 3 categories. Sometimes omo voice. Sometimes omo peja omonsa. Ebi also omo to no secretary omo tintim niade. Edi omo use voice and omo de to aba no. And na honorable Fenno Markins. Omo fa omo de voice to aba we na speaker say don't want to say omo makwan ma finance minister and name leadership of parliament enko ye kokko omo nhia no. I don't know if anyone can so speak an adre. Then san about on coin. It is an etedia. Omun show by hands, no moon kind, no moon turn for. Now, and no bebemono, now ministers of state be our MPs, a war chamber or floor of parliament. And did Kumano Susu say be or more quack kaya. Now your Marco Pedro Monsacofra. Now quack. With this time around, show by hand. Head count. In Gama head count. No be a no musu say. Ministers no be akopedi almost no mako kan o mako friend is an tell dia wa oye minister na onye nan onye MP no onye member of parliament no obi MP enti obi am na koba say finance minister na odi ne budget ya ba no odun so mpie bi ana mani mpie bi na koba say finance minister pie in fact speaker can say so when pie kro betimi ama marshal of parliament ho aba be fana me pie enti finance minister pie wi na majority for no so hu say edun ketia general secretary so te ho. And almost any said Ketian so no was so apa gallery ho. Also MP and also MP uncle. And a minority for so baby said Ketia de only floor hobby baby or 10 water so almost no. Say Minister of State according to budget Yaba Musu Mpedia. Now said Ketian so no na a coffin into a show by say Ketia or Tihoy never into met me out to us on my kind. And a majority for no says Ketia better no Macandia and almost on premier no more pie. And the General Mosquito present interesting country. And Jomo Pieriano and speaker and a minority for no almost the standing order or you see order 109 and or say obey me and or the article 102 of the Constitution for me quorum and or the taking decision and a majority for no so about said there be a bad decision taken there even though 102 no for me quorum but decision taken here 1041. And not half of the inti half no or run 275 by 2 now benya 137.5. You almost to the higher nearest point, 138. You almost say Obogo I need but your issue
it was a rhetorical question I asked.
Oh, okay. I mean, open details.
It was a rhetorical question I asked. Now, let me say, at the beginning of this year, then I can say, like this particular republic, no. Then I can say, I feel this parliament to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, these are some of the things that, like I said, ever affect corporate governance, especially when we have a parliament that is so balanced. And then they say to make a majority because that and come say there's no majority. But I'm saying now about continue to make a majority. Because I say when I come to hang offense parliament. Now and be so many ideologies by say opposition has a tendency of putting aside good programs of the government. And then some other proponent of the view say, okay, for the first time, let's look at the real MPs are voting more parliament. Now, I'm saying, and I share. Now, and I can say, for the first time, no, majority are working out of parliament. It means you are Ghana.
Yeah.
That is very, very interesting.
But Doc, this current parliament, no, I think say any majority, any minority.
Oh no, now we have.
Somewhere 137, 137.
So one cry.
Independent candidate in the choose to say beer or now. Okay.
So more reporting look at majority majority now. Now it's unfortunate. I mean, yesterday was unfortunate, but a walkout.
Let's look at the main issue.
Yeah.
The budget. Yeah. The argument.
Yeah.
We want the money for youth employment.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurial development. Fix our roads.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's unfortunate. Say at this point in time, the fracture. We are discussing budget, which is very critical to governance and development of this country. So that's here. Ama ene budget yentimi adkase, yentimi approve. It has its own implication on programs for next year. What that's here. And a shocking super idea ye kaya yen we pe a speaker. Quickly now, Okwa Brochly.
What you call
no, about in 2 weeks' time. They all have implication for the budget. Now,
but I have the letter here now for purpose of record. From Shiba Nana Osefriye, head parliamentary relations and protocol. Subject: arrival of the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Aban Kingsford Backbane, in Dubai. Now, I've been directed by the clerk to Parliament to inform you about the arrival of the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Kingsford Backbane, in Dubai to undergo medical review. I'll be accompanied by the following people: Mrs. Alice Ajua Jonas, spouse, career, okay. Dr. Prince Kofi Pambo, head parliamentary clinic, and Mrs. Patience Bagbin, Speaker's secretary, and Mrs. Justice Novo, Speaker's aide. The Speaker and his delegation will depart Accra. They are leaving today, Saturday, 27th November, which is today, at exactly 6:50. Okay, hours, and arrive at Dubai 6:20 hours in the flight. Until it's possible to speak a bit to Osha Breno there, and then speak a bit to Osenko Tuano pay. Now 6:50 no speaker to no Akudu Dubai 6:20. Now Obe free Dubai Tuesday 14th December. Until Osha needed and I said 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, and now speak a bit na Ansan Waba. But on to us.
Okay, so me they see any day, I wasn't surprised at all because the whole week, the minority were of the view say, Sir Legacy, I mean say, I buy a proposal, they were not going to accept it. Not even a review, but I mean say, one normal stadium stance said there's no way they will accept it. So it tells you that there's only one way that this budget could be approved, and that's to do with numbers. Because over the years, whenever a minority disagrees, the only thing the majority would do to bulldoze their way through is to get the numbers to come and vote for the budget. And at this time, unfortunately, Speaker is not part of majority. So that's it. Now, let's look at
the Honorable Rocks in the Fiamakwe. Saudi and minority for say no Mudin Commander. In 2 minutes, I'm saying more break a crab. Them also Omoke Comedy Bontino, Yenya, Omuda, no Bebon Common. Pattern.
All right. Okay. So I thought we were going to put them on.
Okay.
All right. So which means that this year, no, you cannot use the same numbers to bulldoze your way through. So that's here. Now, let's look at the substance of the case. A budget with a number of initiatives to mitigate the problems, the perceived problems that this country is facing. As a country, we are torn between the continuous loans I was saying, and it's something transaction electronic levy as I mean. Say yes indeed, a levy be impose on transactions. That's it. Even though no, it's not against the principles of taxation, but a new thing. So that's it. And it's an innovation. I say Ebrana yedi offense say na me so kakramum. Yedi offense say e VAT eba krum ha no. Make pa na aban we. Yen papa Akufo-Addo. Ejine mu den pa ko me preko. Or see no way. But at the end of the day, you know, the issue was that the rate was too much. What I say, that was new in Ghana. And it was even new to a large extent West Africa. That indirect tax wasn't in place. There was some consensus. Okay, let's go and sit down and look at how to reduce the rates and then bring some exemptions so that now I was of the view said there are several professionals, tax experts one makasa. Ebikura said we should give it a time lag. Say okay, because the issue is the fact that the government needs to expand its revenue base. And you know, yeah, man, the time lag. Okay, between now and the next 2 years, we are collecting this levy. What I say, so that when we generate more revenue, we can like ESLA, someone in ESLA, the energy sector offense, levy. It was given a time period, and then we say, "Abai we as I standing." What I say, so we anticipate that one day it will come to an end. The suggestions be brave, but every crack say, "Oh, rate near too much, 1.7 near too much," and the moment the crime first near reducing. In principle, Ghanaians are getting the thing that, look, if you want development, you have to contribute towards it. Abai doesn't have any money anywhere. Abai has to depend on the people, business transactions in this country to ensure that to generate, you contribute towards the development of the road in your area, water provision in the village, and then also light in the village. And a number of people have spoken about it. So now, I was expecting, say, the minority would also bring on board, understand, okay, levying transactions are. Is it not consumption? No, like indirect tax, a levy on consumption. And when you are doing transfer, you are consuming. So it's also part of the indirect taxing system. Okay, it is a number of arguments. That's a double taxation. And I double tax power. Double tax power because sorry. Okay. Me double tax power because me talk for me tax. Me talk tax. It's not double taxation because I don't have some of those taxes aside it for me. And see, who this argument in Bema? He say, look, where we are as a country, we cannot continue to depend on loans to bring down this country. They say if there's a creative means of contributing. Now, I dare I buy almost dance some poster I have in the crowd and say, budget when friend budget. Budget. It doesn't sound appealing. Look, tell the people that we are in crisis. We need to do something that will probably bring in. So let's all contribute. But when you come out with branding is very, very important. Branding which are appealing to the people. When the content of the budget is a bit contrary to the name of the budget. And Crawford will say, you are just promising. That is my observation. We are appealing to the people. Look, we are going to a stage. This is the creative means by innovation. Say, okay, indeed, we need to generate this amount of revenue for the year. So let's all help to do that. Then you are bringing people on board. But when you tout your budget as a Genkwa budget, what it means that everything is okay, when in actual fact, the content, you are appealing to the people. So you wouldn't get all that support that you need from the people. But indeed, yeah, I think channel. Me a picky budget, me tiasepa. Say, I obi tiasepa. And me come chiro. Obi anyone magic biaba. Say, or this copes baby aba. In the West, someone chose Kibu. The reason why the West will make concessionary loans this year, I am a Finano. Ninyani said, this year, also a middle income country. And you know, you can even go to the bond market and go and borrow. Who are budgeter? HSA who a deficit of huge $37 billion already. Already, you know, the Oko Resi Krano, you need more money to generate and then spend on your development expenditure. Ninyani requires that you should bring out something. And they've been able to think outside the box to look at a platform. You better generate something to support the budget.
No, the minority argument and run of parliament.
Okay.
ABC one. A lazy man's approach of taxing Ghanaians because a banner tenancy who says single for your transactions, Pantino, or her or sepa, a honor or pese, or Kojisi free. Another is only say a Bema cashless system. Buying a senka running with respect to say, obey transaction and here so be kukuru sikadosu po nekurao. Now they connect from 4 tata or no. A best I'm another back.
Minion.
And aside that, almost Ghanaians are already overburdened with taxes. It is also the way Kokushimua, Neko Fau Trippy, and Abentino, are buying in free.
So you see, I want to remember Minion, and where are we all moving to? We are all moving to the virtual platform. And ultimate tenacity. We tenacity by 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. I won't be. Ube didi. Do you because you hear any phone. So one area fear. We have moved to a virtual platform. The government must also move to that platform. Last week we can be Hanum. My name said whether we took notice of it. Said even beyond this ye levy transaction ye levy no. We should be looking at businesses on the virtual platform. One business one eton money good horse. Two platforms. So eton ejisika. Na me mako rent apartment. Na me tu tax. Se me tuya jia babetum. Babetum. Bebe mo babetum. Na ono a wato obie hu. Nanso because of virtual platform he's generating income and by law whatever income you generate na say it's beyond the exemption offense rate now. You have to pay tax. What is GRA doing to tax these people? So one of the best initiatives, they say, we call where the people are and generate revenue there. It is not always the lazy man's approach in the Yekawahanum. My submission here has to do with the fact that we are appealing. We are appealing like let it be like the government appealing to the people that indeed this is what we need to survive. That's why, like I said, there's this contradiction between the theme for the budget and the content. What I say?
Okay. You say I didn't quite.
No.
You know some title say.
Oh, say like I don't know how I can translate it in Tree, but it should have been something like appealing to the people. Oh no, I don't know like that.
Mamini Honorable Suleiman.
Budget.
Okay. Meba meje edino. I like it. Muma some budget and I say mumwa budget. Mamini Honorable Suleiman time member of parliament encoding Komokakra from the minority side now maintaining Kakra. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning.
Mbachona who you there? Honorable Bia Jina say your budget no hono. Minority mu position pa ne service out majority leader. I'll say Article 102 na speaker eka no. Article 104 HS Muntimin take decision without half of parliament intino yemongwe speaker and sweaty and in echi nim se bia da pembi no echi no beba. Baby amanti mu jina pa ne say.
Minority dey say Juma Ghana for the share and sano. Aban ajeto de buy no ya bobo ho a eno amanyina mo ho ni si enti ne o te wo ho no ya ye na parliament so ye de mra ene ya adwuma enti say wo dey say we enye motion no e decision of parliament enti say wo dey say a decision of parliament when in nye ho the only place you go is a court. Okay. It's not a motion speaker admitting motion you are doing the motion that you can take the speaker. You can't take it. It is not a decision of speaker. A decision of parliament properly constituted because we form call any other program because you were all there and I'm walking out. And see, we think we have taken the decision in the best interest of Ghana for and it's any more people for they should go to court.
And so say a move off in parliament about a court issue. Number two, me so asem kakra. Baby a minority jina potipa or budget no. Mpacho ya dia ya.
Senior, say okay me a better no na stand na me ne binyo asimodane wo video so. And some I bro see no bi na nra NDC minority. Ye conclude the debate no. Minority leader boss. You telling it I will budget no. Eh nyoma mako me attitude me ye pete ma panine enye review ho emfa finish no so ye din kan no ye fa e-levy electronic levy no ye challenge ye electronic levy no ho say digitalization agenda eba no ye new area penyame ya dom na ye manu nyina ebebo create more employment amaye na policy ye dey ba ape na enyini. Remember, I take almost 20 years and we have mobile money penetration and use of electronic platform. You did this and say the taxes will be too slow. Even you should the use of electronic platform back to manual areas. And what you so we again say the application are buying a DMI and say informal sector no and also capture Muntia or Devano. It is rather going to burden the formal sector again, even though there will be some informal sectors almost be wrong. And the idea is that a man of a creative way of targeting informal sector. And your area, both the formal and informal sector are more effectively even the formal sector is unique as a taxes. You're telling me back when I can't be so a dealer. I just say a box sector. A good year, a work more. A man says, or the quadribution, a Marco.
Honorable Sir Japan the outie majority leader nra oye submission na me parliament or say eno de finance minister dey ato baby nti say nka no de ensa mbembe
on fan to baby policy document e won budget no na ne man no we nyina see ye ne say e man na finance minister dey request back say officer on man no kwan ye man no kwan na oni ye hia okay say the same finance minister so akotena real so akase he will find a way of convincing NDC MP. Emma or this man of Quino. He can man of present on Casa. Abra minority and majority leader in Abra for debate. Oma, finance minister on Casa. Consensus, you might say minority leader. Do that over parliament.
I know member to us na opesa okase ama finance minister kwa radio station say Onimko be faso amamu maji budget na tum no. How are you interpreting it? Say na wo see chim.
I am not interpreting anyway.
Ususu se bia obebo mo ntrene obehunu hunamo ana odisika be dada mo ana den obeya mo maja anu bi na ususu ana.
No way. What do physical na de what mo ntrene and one person me explain no.
Okay.
That Kwanyana also over convince parliament, no, and run Onya Kwanyano. That is where I'm coming from. And run Onya Kwanyano, if you say, Nemaya is a minority leader, and Kasani say, yes, Omo, ye famo, ye minority, no, Omo Yasin in Antofa. Now, I am not the Casa or Kayan rap or make it specific of the finance minister. And he was talking to the whole day. It's not finance minister and the man of say on responding. We were expecting say every concern a minority in the state, he will have responded to the request. No, he wanted an indoor meeting. And it is for Ghanaians, all of us alike. So he made that opportunity. So clearly we saw say he was not ready to batch. He was not ready to
almost say sir engagement with leadership. Na Edom Kumano backbenchers, Oman and Omoba Parliament, there was a strategy. Honra. Say Omu Tnas so many leadership no be a finance minister and leadership no yes Omuko Siape na backbenchers na bem na Oma be de yempino na Oma se meeting. Sana na majority leader.
So and question in Parliament go be. So now who be who say when you say the one of the first argument about budget debate we the absence of the finance minister on the floor of budget debate in the The convention is that the finance minister and the concerns are both members of the minority and the majority ever express our budget we Then he will take the note and then act accordingly. But the other possible to make alterations, he will make alterations. That has been the convention. But the kind of the finance minister, he didn't care. On fact, so when minority raised the issue, said the finance minister only came back to come and listen to debate, take notes. No, he didn't care. He didn't bring him. In fact, deputy majority leader and say, and you keep political propaganda and if the first minister had been at the chamber, or the keynote, and can at the last minute, another person he needs meeting with the minority, and a meeting with the minority, leaders take decisions on behalf of us, the members of parliament. And they don't just take decisions. So they came to consult us at the back. Say, this is the proposal of the back. And then we said, no, that is leadership. Let's just take the decision.
Okay.
Members of parliament, including the middle benches, the front benches, and the back benches. Because your finance minister for politics to come and he did not do.
Okay. I know what you say, Ghana and the Adrian Ghana and the Uche finance minister ne plea anana this radio the two manim na ebini se mumwano na baby a Ghana economy after covid ya begina no yenye sika ema mabunu enye nwumanye yenye sika na constituency akwan a da yeso no yenye bi na Ghana akwan na entrepreneur ne de kaka wonso yenye bi nye movie says answer na na mugina majority ni minority ni yempie Sankabia, the General Secretary of NDC, said Dunkatia, Babia no tea, even though no so Sankabia, Opie na Muteki decision as Ghanaian Benifua, and now I'm Rasabada for the 2 me asemunsa. You cannot know never say, wait to ho, ya bofu, ya sorry, ya pie, ya co.
I am actually surprised about the question that you are asking. I just say, majority members of parliament, buying MPs, abandoning the Basiaba. You were throwing temper tantrums because the general secretary of NDC was in the public gallery. He is a former member of parliament. He also has a constituency. He is a member of the board of the parliamentary service board. Honestly, a Ghanaian, but the public gallery. So they are trying to patent on so because of that German General Secretary of the NDC and freaking out. Who are they deceiving? Why
now? Almost say finance minister in the budget to buy no what money.
Minia. Invoking division. Timber. And Rena, take a throw. I should say, finance minister. In fact, the speaker was so magnanimous yesterday. And I'm not we were supposed to sit at 10 a.m. As late as 12 a.m. No NPP member was on the floor of parliament. In fact, the speaker gave them all the benefits of the doubt until 3 p.m. Some of us were even angry. Say we will leave the chamber because they are not prepared to on the government at all. That's what I heard him say. And all the value came from them. Look, as some Walker said, after saying I'm not finance on free chamber or no. It is in the rules, it is in the laws. Say the Twaba only let's speak a true question. Say all those in favor, say yeah, all the members. How do you determine say more members of parliament? No, they didn't even say the yeah. The deputy, other members, no members of parliament. No, how do you determine? So the only way to determine that it's in the division, everybody who is not part of the voting must leave the chamber.
Okay, Honorable Ntie,
those are the questions that you should be asking as the media.
Yeah, money per se. Say way forward. They say 2022 budget. Yeah, watching. Yeah, nyantum. Way forward. Yeah, any day anyway. As a country,
the way forward is clear. The way forward was stated yesterday in our submission, our final submission, but nobody is interested. Not by machinery, money also. All that we are interested in is the plight of the Ghanaians should be protected. The oversight responsibility of Parliament to be recognized by the executive. And in the way forward, take away Ajapa. Don't just say minority leaders say, a majority leaders say Ajapa and the Abandi Batubabi. Take it away, make it a policy. 2, take away the e-levy. 3, make sure Kessben defense project is captured in the budget. Those are the 3 demands that we made. And if those demands are met, everybody, it will be a consensus approval.
Thank you very much for your time. Honorable Member of Parliament for the good people of time, Honorable Suleiman Adama, and Yanini Kudin come from the minority side. Dr. Mawutona, Wanugu Asam, so Fanu Sina, Menko, Dr. Benata, and so on. Yes.
That's interesting. It was anticipated, but it's good for our democracy. It's very good for our democracy. I'm enjoying it, but just that the plight of the average Ghanaian should not be trampled upon. I mean, this one basic thing our minority must bear in mind. And I know the parliament that we have and the stakeholders we have in this country, this issue will be resolved. The most important thing is that we should have a budget to run the country next year. And I will only urge the minority to decouple politics from it. Indeed, it's a very good thing that you have to put forward, say, this and this must be done. And as we're saying, now I was a review, so I can minority and come some form suggestions. So that's a way, a lazy form of way of collecting taxes. What is your sub? Because what's like you're booming. So what is one of the most creative means? So that's it. And I say, look, a platform a buy be able to generate revenue. The conversation has to start now. Say who say we ed or brebe. Let's look at the other side because obia eco virtual platform so obia eco. Look and kolana ba yento TV view. Bibi of phone so. Obi only TV dem be so ni bibi eco so so because there's a virtual platform obia also. Every government interest should be meeting the people where they love most. Now one it me a taxi omo na dia aboa o man no. Me kasa abra woman this year no. Now me say, the content and the name was my problem, but the levy itself is creative. It is going to minimize the budget gap na deficit na ewono. Na me de kakra me want to say levying the transfers should be time bound.
Enfa brebe sen ento so.
Maybe 2-3 years. So but that will afford GRE the opportunity to now look out for and for one business or virtual platform as well. One generating revenue and one entry tax. It gives that entry point of GRE into that sector. Wow, maybe because Abai is surrounded with agencies like universities. Universities are run with committees. What I say? So, me person me bought a buying, me person me bought agency needing. They be about them. See, GRA is one of your problem because when they are able to come out to creative means and also stand by their point, make sure say who violate the tax laws now you are dealt with, and then they make sure say obia nanka me my tax credit credit nanka when I submit my assessment. Quickly, ya credit me. And then at times companies so consult your mom. Say we try in excess. Can now just maybe the following year who declare profit but not be not. And it doesn't bring that confidence in the people to be truthful. What I say? Yeah, cause salary into your tax. But show them so salary we are. If every assessment is done, we have some $1,500 be good accounts because he has been able to reconcile his tax also to you and which he has overpaid.
Okay.
But
Doctor,
they need to do critical look at how to generate revenue. Binding film.
Doctor, thank you. Mesaba Hobio. Dr. Mensa Mauto, Dean of School of Graduate Studies, University of Professional Studies, and Mote in Kano. Abon on Chapa Usima Edunsia, Mamin cost straight away. Mr. Benataho, na Minkoti no meba, na mabeka messages kakra. Modiaba. Mizata kwa babio.
Yeah.
What ye the akosu nyina mpacho mamentio.
Yo, mamintonsu minungu high temperature no so kakra. Anopai michia me mami ajoba na wa Asante Mampo. Oka babies home no. Afibia oboabo anema no e de koche babies home.
Okay.
Na wo sufre enkrofo se obi amfa bimra no. Me so mi shemu kena se obi bia obetumi aye babies home mo ano. Omomodin na onye yemwa eno no ntim kwada no em se we fidie de ampofo tie pa ti e we nuanu bi wo Zongwa omtutie pa Reverend Dennis Aaron Isa Lalas Farouk
okay
Bala original accurate ena Barbara anope omusi omo hyo
ya da omasipa anti kacha omusa ya omunkochia ofamu akwata mame.
That's right.
Me ofamu akwata is Kessben is akwata
pa
shamani ja ofado pay ya mwachi mbacho yentonso
eyeza oso wakai oda ohana mitobi fiwo
yo ofamu
akwata na asirese mo medical de edi animu eni say number 1 na me hwe mfoni na mpese me hwe atare a na Boko MP ohye yewura Mahama Ayaraga menim se uhu atare a no hye de enra ma se mehu uko parliament eni ya mo
na me ho batman hwe
ya mo hwe mfoni na mpese me hwe se na ohye fugu ana Fugu because the constituency in Chrome they are banning food. No,
almost say outskirts there bit me. I say, and I know the minister didn't come on.
But now say in solidarity with the curfew, we no be ana on Fugu.
Minister say, "Oh, outskirts a bit me." I say, "You are Akuoko Kwarteng na upia ba kumasia." Oh, me me I say, "Ba, uremu akohwa." And now, no, assessor.
And I'm telling you,
you bet me, I said, maybe opinion.
He's doing that in solidarity with the peacekeeping, you know. Young fan, no, Tonche. And JP, and Francis Sosu, Xavier Sosu, ne Nina no my Madina, a choir demonstration. ACC acquire police, Penachino, Aconia saying, then someone say, Wonuma kwan ye nti aban embe ya kwan no utie radio uhe television so we no mo ye demonstration obi a kan mo me ya kwan mo ya makwan na unya aban a owote mama nkrofo no tie na nnene ye de 11 abeto kon mu ho parliament se fini so na wa kwan na won kasankasa wo ko ho demonstration no yemfa meye mawa menua ehɔ no na ya na etɔre bia na mehwenu matweme kakra sɛ etɔre bia sɛ ni esi ye politics wɔ Ghana no to me I get the impression say beka say ya na we don't want the citizenry to know the picture very well and to contribute etɔre bia asɛ pɛse edi agro on one leg you know yesi aban abobosi adodo yensu enim say aban bobusia revenue ye raise wo Ghana ha no eno na edi betu abusia nti se mo say aban jai busia bo na aban jai busia bo a odi ye mpuntunwa na mo say mpuntunwa no so aban sanya na eti say kuro aye ni banchi wom
amon ka sa anya besia
no
amo say aban ne bo besia dodo
no ti enti onja busia bo onte
so ya
o ti ase onte so no. And so no, you say the same abandon so and make sure say youth unemployment, you know, obeha solve it. The same abandon so no, you make sure say nkrofo a air strike ni ade a wo market ya no mo print mu no you make sure say aban betumi amamo akatua ntumu ena anu ya ensuo epo ebobotwi eta ene havaji ni nkura aka no so no putupru you say aban fa sika enkoye aban meya akwan enti say wo aban mu a the responsibility on you no ntumi ntina se nkoka say we see yemfa we mra we see sika ye de beye no meya njije you can't do that wakwa ti say nyame oni nyame nse de ba wakwa a type of god in Ghana kokonte fo o ma hata o mu kokonte esu se mensuo nto wo mu nso a wo mu nsuo pipe ni wo mu nso prese nsuo beto sebe o mbe so bi akuafo so ye wo mu o makwan ase so bompa ye se mensuo nto na atache mma mo mu kan kutintim into we already obey any day. Now let's come back to the substance. Me gidi say near course ni nyina say onti politics asi yeah obe fano send the CC na, but I can tell you it's one of the biggest strategies that the majority has pulled through. Because one of the biggest tricks, not the trick strategy, and they say only say strategic. No, very strategic. Tini, what come Russia Belgium? Unim say the figures are very close. 137 plus independent candidate. And independent candidate, with general secretary to me, Meshano, at any point in time. With general secretary, or Betna,
my data is so busy. My data is so busy. If you understand, I'm enjoying the discussion.
No, if you understand the politics of Ghana,
okay.
Unim say, party ni. A party phone the share deciding who should be a majority or minority member.
Yeah, course so this is actually that.
Sir, okay. A party phone the share in their party office.
Me know you are doing twice.
To decide on who should be a minority or a majority leader.
Yeah.
Party phone now, omu ni parliament, but omu ne beshia. Aka say wono, we want you to be the minority or majority chief whip. And the general secretaries of parties are very powerful people.
Okay.
Woman so akwenyan woman dia mawo. You are on the ticket of the party. And who decide they say
power brokers.
Who decide they say what the MPP din e call and you be kwa dani independent. Emrano say you have to resign. Now we say kwejina into abama say independent. Apart from one independent candidate, the whip into the whips. Say unto whips are say that's why we have the whips. To ensure, say, what the minority or the majority wants done, what party in government wants done, you'll be whipped in line.
Yes, I said.
And not only the political undertones, say, what parliament you have to be very strategic. Into what corner who say numbers, 137, what short tobacco. Independent candidate, so or the not the coy. Oh, obetumi akwa obi antumi nchichire no. Ayo pepa no betumi ayenti wo koma ho kan say voice vote anko ye ana say bia yanyi ntum nti at the end of the day no na ekoba se ye beto aba utimi
ye ti oba
ehu enti no
microphone
ehu enti at the end of the day no ene I say obi o person ni bufu dada
enti wo won say
I say obi a o person ni bufu dada na wa mana sunti and found said in sinino the more recruit to be sinino so ebetu de bufu kase aba at that point in time
Bema open na for say roro mpaboagu ekwan no na go fagu kwa no go fagu
but that left one kra opera no akoda right one akoda left it we am talk about rejaiba so strategically look. If you are the leader of a majority, at that point in time when you have seen, say, that is the true picture.
Do you want to say, Honorable Chairman, sir, 9 years to say, say no ketia ho hintina but me bo omo di pie na mbom omo hwe omo number no ne na keka ko ne de omo tietie wa kire no na so omo fa kwan bi so pie sa na ho no
ma me ka se mi jo ye won so he bi wo ha wakọ university wakọ secondary school de na ya na wo ye ni sa ho be kire university de no obi kai papers na na hwe na chiwe question we ontumi answer bi over ontumi collapse na ya fa no because unya at the pen sister I say wa bombe so they say na one throw the one throw so we are enti opetu yare na ya bonus yo na ya tamono na ya de loko enti ayasa na lecture no obepe time bi na ya pe time bi a wonko abede overthrow the supervisor
if some reduce ne kana opportunity of finance minister enya any leadership for parliament and share is he a speaker to kwana otumi nu kwanya beda
na ma nka se mi je nka se ade bi o ha misro wo Ghana ha wo hwe ade bi a ye mfa ye nimienu nko an ye de ya fono ye hwene ya no ya koma ye tikwina ahwe bi tieniye. The minority has been beaten to it without knowing. Ask yourself, the majority was supposed to be in parliament by a certain time. The entire majority no money. They had to meet to strategize.
Okay.
The entire finance minister, all of a sudden, we want to meet leadership of parliament. And yeah, Kenya, readily available to any minister. If you want to meet leadership of parliament, I did also with table questions. You did have the comma speaker of parliament. I'm Omujitums are there with baby Sansana. What has it? What babies are into question crana, all minister obey ya no hono. You did have to comma speaker.
Yeah,
Manigitum near the buffalo, the part of the business of the day. And Sanya from what be yan to wound to mean Jinaho. Now, Kokasa mpese mi hu baby Edru mpese mi hu speaker mpese mi hu strategy.
Let me say kakra with your experience. Was that necessary? Because the finance minister now a lot of opportunities. Look, now we got parliament time budget by that was Tuesday, Wednesday after presentation. Omo yeso ombe call the friend of budget workshop. Our water region. Emma omo call finance minister was there with them. Ono omo nyina ko hoko bon komo eni omo nyina kasai. Asaba ba bedu say afa de omo debate from Tuesday bedu Friday on beto so aba na opesa woni wo muhia
and no na me ka kire o say akwa ba beduru pempenso bi a monkoto aba na ba kokora efiri wudie mu na ekoba say 138 TMU against 137 sabaku free majority die mu ekopie minority die ni mu whoever that person might be. And easy. Sa budget I would buy any day, it means say it's been thrown out. You have to go through the process.
Okay.
Now, you are not guided by history. 1979.
Yeah.
Dr. Hilary Liman. No new majority of parliament.
Okay.
Adia bakwa and my Euro Rollins Nyanjina so the two na bangu no na make actual. He had a big challenge in parliament. Some of his own party members na omo editiano enti the approval no ekoye very problematic. And they did him lecture. There was no money to spend at some point in time. So it affected his government and public expenditure. Into the idea, you must be very strategic. Into when the Osimetia Minachi. So into who say almost 137, yeah, 20 budget, and immediately they knew 104 to quote. Echra said these are people who are well prepared. The politics, machinations near the no and to the substance of the budget. Adia Bakun minimpa and I had predicted it since.
Yeah, me under 5 minutes. I mean, commercial, bra. But okay, under 5 minutes, I commercial, bra.
Yewa adia bi wo budget we ma. A killer clause in the budget. Say minority for majority kwan to implement a minority for no who say a 2 hour more 2 hour. Number one. To be able to create 1 million jobs for the youth basically means that the next election you keep your seat.
That is for Ghana?
Yes, because I have always said, Google now, Google Benata, Labour Consultant, I've made this comment. In 2016, I said, if the MPP will not change its message from just free SHS, now yeah, one thing Ghana nyina say, so ubi bano ya bebwa Ghana, which is employment levels are. Because I know that one policy of government, it takes away poverty. It takes away vulnerability. Say school cry unko year. And when families will be able to handle. That was Ghana, a dear bakwa ye here titiru pa ni manimi say ye youth ebenya akwanya.
Okay.
Enti sa akwanya no any budget na abana 11 ni you start no ewo mu no. Enti how would you be able to do that? Within a very short time, if government is able to mobilize a lot of revenue, what it means is say, within no time, the government will be able to turn the current situation into situation now it will change the political landscape forever. Enti opposition they say, Wadi Kambo Koko say, I am going to break the 8. But say, say, look, opposition, do they believe, say, Ababia in here, Sikasa, or Debeye and Puntunyumana? They believe in it. They believe, Ketasi defense no more can they know, say, Sikania de, aye. Until why won't opposition, Abia, or 11 in one, the moment Abia rating Unanka, Yenye de, Emra for, but was it take it away? Take it away. Into I idea so share we as
independent person no. I know that which one will help Ghanaians.
Never boy and they say the 11 must be implemented because we share the minimum wage poverty levels in the idea. Obi to me transfer 100 Ghana cedis a day. No bet me a year a second 200. So a second 100. A child says, I nipano. No, which children cry, and children is hard to the extent to say the contribution is not needed in Ghana. Share and found no levels of poverty. What's not more petrol, any taxes, that's on what you be. To na near Gigino, and found, say, we owe here not the whole day. Want to meet her the anindi, but when you not trotro moasa, levina da petros, what you be. Until we also have a responsibility as a country. I can understand, say, and you may be oha, a moya diama nipa binum. Let's be very factual. Oko, please be out to so be crowd ha, a juma no no, COVID by a bono, or tifia minimum crofubi omitted tifia. Up till now, mutual applications are enkoyi. Oh, but I'm also interested a government in power should not take an initiative, take step. Madam, as I'm on this, no, that single initiative, but I'm disclosing to you, say, in 2018, me boa company be a friend of Sana Technologies Limited.
Okay,
it's an ICT company. And the proposal come GRA. On Niena Minia Kokumensa Kano. Okay. Say, you want Kofobi on digital platform, no. One more trade cry chain, one more be store, no. Into that near the no. We have to get a device in a platform. You bet me a developer, and the company was ready to develop that platform for them to use and later pay. Sebeya, one more to they will be able to also pay their VAT online. And I know now, you hear revenue, no. But from my personal opinion, no, I think say minority raising concerns, be a majority needs to sit down with them and talk about it. Despite the politics, no, despite the interests, say there are some of the issues I will say, for example, the concerns say yemfa Ketasi defense.
Of course.
You must accept it, say I'm a I will say bum because even the sector minister, a year minister for works and housing, and so honorable and so buache, ekra kasamunu kra no, I can infer say na enye ne de say ambepie mu
eno no kra no ebinom wo parliament ho anro a me text kire say omodwe ho omonte ase
bibi say no
honorable Afenyo Markins a resist we no motion of parliament and a certificate of agency at say ehia potupro. So the works and housing minister and so ko engage finance minister no lent wo ho nti na
nti amamu no ye nipa ade bi wo ho na wo ya wonu bi gina kire a otumi hunu bibi a enko yie wo ho nti abeto dwa say Kitasi defense amamu a gitum na fabram because your micro ya sika ya jijiji na ye de koto blanket ye de koto bucket e de koto soap e de medical practitioners na dey so wo nko nti say be hyemu dia na ye nse hwe.
Okay. Lady the Mr. Benata, our labor consultant, security expert, all the acronyms and the titles. And Mutini can Dr. Maguton so ewaha. Graduate Studies, University of Professional Studies, Dean, Ewo Studio ha. Yaba ko jin kratwa baba to min messages ba kumi no be under 2 minutes na yen komreba na yatoa so. Good morning Akuoko. Ghanaians want to become like US but we are afraid to pay tax. Let us support government and stop the propaganda politics. Nana Ofori Ej, we also hine special greetings to you. Thank you very much. Medasipa. I said, good morning. I have a problem with the government opposing the taxes on Momo. Since this government came to power, can they tell the good people of Ghana the better roads they are constructing for us? What are the jobs they promise us? Fake Odumasi Krobo is asking. Honorable Akuoko, if the minority will not help to approve the budget, leave them. The e-levy will not be removed from the budget today or tomorrow. What about MP's emolument that was captured in the budget? Why are they not talking about it? 2022 Ombeji Babia Ombenyo Maketua. Good morning, Akuoko. This is the news that will be back Thursday from Yinahini. The belief Ghanaians had for President Akufo-Addo, especially when he said Ghana will move from taxation to industrialization, is what is causing this chant over the budget. What if all the telcos decide to stop mobile money operations? Where will the government channel his attention to? Is it possible? Well, maybe. Okay. Hey, MPP, you are running away from your own budget. Look at them. Asemu asem debi. Ghana ayede ameyao. And the Ebaye. Capital Ogo, so I say good morning, Akuoko Kessben. I love the station and I'll keep watching you and listening. In fact, God bless Nanado and Baomia and MPP government, and thanks to Honorable Kenny Furiata for this Ahomeka Ahoto budget. But I like NDC said earlier, with propaganda, they will boycott it, and true, that is what they are doing. Good morning. I know that what I'm saying is not a topic, but I have to say it. Because Maxwell is not a topic, please make it private. I mean, Twaso. Maxwell, me so say Obetimase. Mr. Akuoko, kindly help me. Tell Honorable Kujata Blaka to inform the speaker to report and explain to the House and Ghanaians the cost of luxurious 2 weeks that he's going to spend in Dubai. Because what is good for the goose is equally good for the gander. Skatis Ewo Seshi and Obisa speaker and so trip Oko Dubai no. A car, a ball home. But on Yamabam, main point, good morning, Honorable. Ghana, Ghana, interesting. But please, what is the speaker going to do in Dubai? Or is private journey? Bio Mark, Ewaf, Combato, letter me kind of no purchase the speaker, call medical checkup. Good morning, Akuoko. Greetings to you and all the people. I'm watching all the way in Saudi Arabia. My name is Elijah Udu Brahma. I think government should reduce too much of promises because it's part of their own problems. They will promise, and when it comes to delivery, they will find excuses. Good morning, Akuoko. MPP should have themselves the blame for all this. They have now seen that numbers are important. They lost a lot of seats because of arrogance and rudeness, and still some of them are behaving as such. Teacher Holy Wise, whom. No, the way I'll say Ibrahim Kenya or you cook for you. I'll say the e-levy is good, but I think it's too much. They should reduce it. Okay. I have a lot of your messages. You're back in kind. WhatsApp, Mamin call SMS kakra. na yɛbɛtwa ho bɛ simanu magyenkratoa baeba na ne aka bia no yɛ de abɛtoa mo so Kessben FM Kessben television Amansan Ntie and mugu so a mutie no. Good morning. Minority is taking Ghana back to zero about the budget. Desmond Ewo North Tong and Ode Ebaye. Also, please, is our president above the laws of the land? If no, then we should all look back at the seized excavators which got mixed and later burning them without any court orders. Raymond Ewojaso Alonso Nediano no. Teacher constitution where Riamwasi, teacher constitution chia Riamwasi Fonina, Nemi Mene Yatese, and Anan Kansan Bodu, Moba, so here in Yanana, and pay Yamwachi. Or say the minority should be serious. The same group who wants the government to fix the country don't want to pay taxes. My question is, what do you want the government to use to fix the country? Greetings to lawyer Justin Kodria and chairman Odenoho Kwaku Apia. Every country that wants to develop must be taxed. So please tell minority to stop what they are doing. We will pay the taxes. For majority to walk out of parliament simply means that the house was not meant for them, but they use force to get in there. You can walk out of your house when there's a problem to settle in that your house. Well, he's asking a very good key question. The budget will be named, tell Dr. Maguto that the budget will be named Killer Budget. It's difficult to say the truth, but truth will always set you free. Anani Douglas and Ode Ebayo. Say good morning, Akuoko. Please, can you clear the air for me? I love Kessben and I'm listening to you. Okay. What is the issue? Please bring it if I can. I will do that. Good morning, please. You are doing a great work. God bless you. Please deal with this issue for me. Teachers' salary that was locked up with some savings salons companies. Why is the receiver paying? When is the receiver paying us? Okay. Eric Nipa, when are you paying them? I'm asking. I'll come back. Yabasa baby na yeni empeni for esinko. Ndi kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng anope yene wonunya Urban Atta. Ono no say ohwe minority na ye bibi ho ti no say na eba. And Dr. Maguto ono so ono de 11 year but yabasa baby eni entina Kessben television Kessben F Accra 92.9 Kumasi 93.3 Mpamto yabasisia
Amansan Ntie.
Hello people, I go by the name Flo Kingston. Charlie, on the 3rd December, let's meet at Kessben, for the Kessben health walk. This Christmas, we got to stay fit. Sana shows no near there no unza ye bani free. Until Kessben health walk, 3rd December, fitiano past 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Me na Aisha Kessben the doom. Now for the yenye walk akra unza Flow King. Girl, you blow my mind. Kofosie juju. Hey, hello people. I go by the name Flo Kingston. Charlie, on the 3rd December, let's meet at Kessben, for the Kessben health walk. This Christmas, we got to stay fit. Sana shows no near there no unza ye bani free. Until Kessben health walk, 3rd December, fitiano past 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Me na Aisha Kessben the doom. Now for the yenye walk akra unza Flow King. Girl, you blow my mind. Kofosie juju. Hey, hello people. I go by the name Flo Kingston. Charlie, on the 3rd December, let's meet at Kessben, for the Kessben health walk. This Christmas, we got to stay fit. Sana shows no near there no unza ye bani free. Until Kessben health walk, 3rd December. Fitiano past 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Me na Aisha Kessben the doom. Now for the yenye walk akra unza Flow King. Girl, you blow my mind. Kofosie juju. Hey, hello people. I go by the name.
Yo, what's up, Kumasi? We say Kuku Flick ni Sikeni Kukuni. Charlie 3rd December, IR Friday. Kessben Health Walk. what you see, be show as that house 6 a.m. pepe mumra near Nante near exercise your body near G and what you say the cost of life we could flick be there handle. Yeah, what's up, Kumasi? We say Krum, Kuku Flick me, Sikeni Kukuni. Charlie 3 December, I Friday. Kessben Health Walk. What you see, be show as that house 6 a.m. pepe mumra near Nante near exercise your body near G and what you say the cost of life we could flick be there handle. Yeah, what's up, Kumasi? We say Krum, Kuku Flick me, Sikeni.
Ye be pienia kwa bontia ko chinchin di sika be fie ye pe sika be fie na ya prani sika kankai no ya pre sika kanka omu. Yo people, this your darling boy Akuoko Kwarteng Snake a Horiba, and guess what, coming on the 3rd of December is the Kessben Health Walk. So what you see, so we all meeting at Asada House 6 a.m. sharp to 10 a.m. ending point we see Asada House car park on to mini and the big. Get your cakes on and let's take a walk together. Horiba Akuoko Kwarteng representing life. Greet.
Kessben Superfan. Yes, the Superfan. To be a Kessben Superfan, simply like, comment, and share our posts on any of our social media platforms. Facebook, Kessben TV, Twitter, Kessben Media, and Kessben Media on Instagram. And you can be walking away with a prize. Yeah! When you want that! Yes, we've got lots of prizes for you, the Superfan. Internet data bundles, ions, mobile phones, and other Kessben Media souvenirs. 10 lucky winners for every week. For more information, log on to our website www.kessbenonline.com or download Kessben Online app from the Play Store or the App Store. Kessben Superfan. Let's have fun. Kessben Superfan. Yes, the Superfan. To be a Kessben Superfan, simply like, comment, and share our posts on any of our social media platforms. Facebook, Kessben TV, Twitter, Kessben Media, and Kessben Media on Instagram. And you can be walking away with a prize. Yeah! When you want that! Yes, we've got lots of prizes for you, the Superfan. Internet data bundles, ions, mobile phones, and other Kessben Media souvenirs. 10 lucky winners for every week. For more information, log on to our website www.kessbenonline.com or download Kessben Online app from the Play Store or the App Store. Kessben Superfan. Let's have fun. Kessben Superfan. Yes, the Superfan. To be a Kessben Superfan, simply like, comment, and share our posts on any of our social media platforms. Facebook, Kessben TV.
To me, dear, my family, yo, whatever they do, what they die, is your boy who fits in the building. The mayor Duma on the 3rd of December. It's all about the Kessben Health Walk. In Yeshia, when me and Brian our numbers, I was at that house, I was like Kessben, I saw 6 o'clock a.m. sharp. Young co-walk, young benefit, young sweating, young mingle with the celebrities. You know what it is, you know. To me, dear, my family, yo, whatever they do, what they die, is your boy who fits in the building. The mayor Duma on the 3rd of December. It's all about the Kessben Health Walk. In Yeshia, when me and Brian our numbers, I was at that house, I was like Kessben, I saw 6 o'clock a.m. sharp. Young co-walk, young benefit, young sweating, young mingle with the celebrity.
I'm on my grind, yeah, I'm on my brand.
Okay, Abuja for Yakwaba, Kessben Television, Kessben 92.9, Kessben 93.3 FM. Yasin Kodra and Opay Ewo Amansan Ntie Jumedie so and Yedi Jumedie Bremono. Na some of your messages. Good morning. Talk about employment in Ghana. I don't think this government has anything better to do for us. Okay. Deborah Akomia from Birmingham, UK. And now they about so please, why should the toll booth be managed by people instead of doing it electronically? If government thinks people were siphoning the money, they should do it electronically like we do here. Government not getting targeted revenue due to the human factor. Okay. Deborah Akomia Ewo Birmingham and good morning. Talk about employment thing. And I don't think this government has anything better to do for us. MTN has done that for the youth in Ghana. Okay, I could see. I think sent message with my kind that I'll say the amount of budget going to the presidency alone is too much. The taxes are for citizens of of the country, not the presidency. So they should do something about it. Kupali inside Aguna 2022 budget has been voted out 100%. Happy Sabbath day. Aguna New Town Church. Okay. Mami so can take Kupalo. Happy Sabbath day. Moses from New Abram. Oh, and this is why Ghanaians must get the budget to move on. Oh, what is all this about? Teacher Constitution Yamua say another one from him was say the minority should be serious. The same group who wants government to fix their country are now behaving as such. It's not good for the development of the country. Good morning, Akuoko. If NDC is in power, MPPs will do more than this. So let NDC also do some. Bonshika inside Avocadiancy number 2. Bonshika Mpachomate Medase for your message. We so say Kessben FM. I love the station and I'll continue loving you. Me did in Nanaba Quada so okay. As young people are doing hard work for Ghana. Nana Mwaten Ewa for that dear swaba and our day by or say to pay taxes is good for development. But my suggestion is that the rate should be reduced from 1.75 to at least 1.5%. Okay. Also good morning. The young people government should let us be with the taxes and use of money for the private jet and other things. They don't solve problems for Ghanaians, but rather enrich themselves. Danjima, Ghana from Banda Nkwanta, and now day Ebaye. Good morning, parliamentarians rejecting budget is like wife rejecting husband chop money. If they want to develop their constituency, they have to call back the budget. Desmond, why Ben Musica Enterprise, Ewo Konongo. Samson Kwashi was they gave us 169 seats. What caused them to bring it to 137? We are now saying 137 quorum is unconstitutional. We are even lucky the rejected independent candidate. The rejected independent candidate is supporting us now in Parliament. God bless our parliamentarians for listening to us. William Osef for Joe Sankori, assemblyman, or say, oh, minority, so you don't support any development in this country. God save Ghana. Akuoko, NDC are short of ideas. No alternative, but they want to reject the budget. It's not good, though. Pato, Elkintampo, as the majority shouldn't have done that because you want Ghana to develop. I say, why would the speaker go to Dubai for medical checkup? Don't we have hospitals with qualified doctors here? This is Kwabena from Sunyane. Well, for whatever reason, I don't know, and I don't have any evidence with respect to why he's leaving. Baumia, Mamemboro, Vice President, or you and I were not there. Last one, I'm in Brian Penifona, you wrap up the show. Exactly 9, Yebeko Nayakofa Sports no Abremo. Please, good morning to the Ajinkwa budget should be revoked, but rather called. They shouldn't mention Ajinkwa budget, but they should call it Together We Build Ghana budget, so that every Ghanaian would know that he or she is a contributor to the development of the country. MPP should stop their autocratic movement and their strategic propaganda. Oh, I see. Asante Achim South, Jaso, and Odifri Ebaye. I'll say, ye levy is not good for the people of Ghana. So, Omunyimfri Wakosi, and our day Ebaye. Good morning, Kessben Television, Kessben FM, Kessben Media. This is Ebenezer Obiba, Thursday in the Hini. Ebenezer, I'm Saudi, we would be about my kind of that. And see, so good morning, Akuoko. The MP should also pay for the toll. No one is above the law. Pachoto, and who be more gravity. Ewojamase. Dr. Mauton, Pacho, the only chat for your wrap up. Yeah, Mamitio.
Okay. Let me say, as somebody seen, have a number of factors before prior to this budget. No, so maybe somebody be bought MPP for a customer for the communicators. Me personally, I didn't like the Rambo style of stopping the toll booth. Look, in revenue generation, every one cedi counts. Say you're trying to maybe inefficient. How do we make it more efficient? That's the most important thing.
I don't be Susan Kenyan electronics.
No, that is where we are going to. In the toll system, no. When you look at all the revenues we are talking about. Senegal here was the last night. Many be by Hanum, a friend saying Dr. Butchi. On our trust Senegal try a friend saying Italy pay. On no cool school. Omo electronic tolling system. Trot cry do all the man or wipe here. Not it here. So and Chama 72 million. So share casa efa but the motorway. And no cry 1 year credit my 72 million.
Okay.
They share casa efa with my motorway. So we share estimate na numbers now. Me say Hong Kong 72 no more can. So the issue is, yes, they don't see like open create efficiency on the road. Now, the speaker raised a constitutional issue. Micro first TM is can you do that within 24 hours? The minister went ahead to do it. Who say parliament MPs no? Both minority and majority a big was about parliament because parliament now more approve budget. If there's a change, we answer. This conversation didn't go down. Some of the communicators of MPP to be my speaker. It does. What also say only numbers to a parliament. And now he is in charge to a large extent. Even though some of also
not even not communicators alone, party executives, and general secretary.
Like it was appalling. Oh, what are you doing? This is parliament, a hanged parliament. And you try as a majority minority, but it is hanged. The same numbers. Now say, who person who take a decision now? Advice so share. Nanka mama yin budget in answer na ebi atem. Now, kakra meka achre friends minority. Somebody politics eba sa dey we mu omun kai liman time. Military no omuti we hwemo. Some tenase as nimdi for 2 parties Ghana. Omo duopolize the governance of the say Ghana no. Now the 2 constitution, only 2 parties, and duopolize the governance of this country. One of them there's a pressure looking at them.
Of course, say your budget.
Now say your budget next year. Now say market year because abane chairman. First and Ghana say we share assessment of our income. Most Ghanaians cannot survive within 15 days without salary. And so one month no buy all the differences.
Okay.
Meet themselves halfway and get this budget approved before next year.
Dr. Mawuto, na futi odi am we food for thought. And odi amamo. Tia me awudi masem ko sinana mo amasumo. Mr. Benata mpacho odi chat talk around 2 minutes.
Talk around say we share digital platforms youth and interactive pa. Ebinumanya sa Ntiasie ni say 11 no ba na ba beboa wo ma wo makonya se ne wo masu afre o mampani so ma wo makonya no we hear estimating so in the next 3 years no wo mo be wie SHS wo mbesa akọ university aba beka ho no na sa 1 million no na ye keka ko assuming say e free na ekobia obi wie school bia anya adwuma in the next 3 years no that figure no will be hitting it. Enti ebimonya enhumu bi so say minority for my 11 number actually say ye wukodwo to. Enti ade aya na me de I look at early warning signs from my conflict point of view. Afedi obenhu ane say bia e bedrum pempenso obenhu say nkrofo bi eko parliament eko demonstration say mo approve 11 in my na afedi yesu enya adwuma ye na afi pressure but ade ba ko a me nu ebo kokwa o say nya ye hwe ni say kai hu sa soldier for epe ewo sa de we mu opposite for de wo mu parliamentarians obi ade wo mu nti eduru 2022 na we MP na we say amanyo 17 you not approve of the budget na aban ni budget bia na say aban so okay kitwa bia ebetumi aye ni say mo MP fo nyina bia mo de mo obibi di dada kakra magigi no monko so ni emfa ne aka wa awe no mfa hwehwe wo maka ehwo no na de pressure ebeto obi asoma imrikatu or baba parliament no approve no age ne de. I
hope sir eno sir me na wase. Thank you very much. Mr. Benata Motenika and yade nyina Dr. Mauto Akuoko graduate studies University of Professional Studies ono na yedi no ho eda no pay omo ebeboa ewa Amansan Ntie Amansan wo Ghana nyina mutie station no Kessben 92.9 Accra Kessben 93.3 Kumasi and Kessben television ni aka no agudie mu nsem and Julaka and na pamfo betena se na omode abramo sports no de ekobia ye de beba special greetings to honorable Atasa so Peter woman so de bia ma hu se wo hwe yempa. Good morning. Me did Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng anopa show yakua PCS abedi akom and director here chief director Andy and other technical guys Raymond and Amos and omunyina na kaboma ye de show no bremo and Kessben media entena ne mum kwasada house na blood donation no koboa na yentwumoja nkwajinkwa na enyankane niema no so de beka akoma bia no o de bankra ha ya circle ye ben Vodafone office ne ye beje o de kokuma so asada house ye beje nyamenka ho o ma mo happy weekend yakramo.
Amansan Ntie.